It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Tim Lincecum, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And he is in there. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera.
Avisail Garcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Matt Davidson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
I love the competitiveness. He gives up 2 straight singles.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Derek Holland gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Holland into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corner, it's going to be a short game for him.
Paul Goldschmidt will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dip.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes, 2-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Henson going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. In now, Tim Lincecum. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Paul Goldschmidt will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Johnny Peralta will stay in the ballgame as the new shortstop. Carlos Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lincecum is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
First pitch now from Lincecum. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Kevin Smith will be next.
The catcher, number 36, Kevin.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Derek Holland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Melky Cabrera is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Leading off with
digging in to try it again. Reggie Jackson 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard towards center, and Holliday has a base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Garcia coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder, Matt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he is tagged out here. Gotta love the natural beauty of Denver's surrounding areas, and we thank you for joining us for Matinee Baseball on the show today. Tim Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kemp is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, first baseman number 79.
Now here's the pitch. Jose Abreu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Reggie sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there.
Garcia takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Third baseman Matt Davidson.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Stepping in now, Carlos Sanchez. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line.
Carlos
Kemp
Sanchez
is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run.
Leading off for Daytona, right fielder Matt.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish he could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Derek Norris. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
I'm not sure what he saw on that pitch. I mean, that ball's way out of the zone. That was almost one of those, I'm making up my mind, I'm swinging as soon as he releases it.
And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a caught stealing with his jumpiness at second, costing him there. 2 away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Holland into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Alan Henson Stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lincecum readies another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Kevin Smith will be next.
Up next
His
for
first
Chicago.
plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are two gone now. Ready for another chance? Derek Holland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kemp is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Tim Lincecum.
The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Reggie Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7.
Ready once again, Matt Holliday. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he grounds one briskly to short. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Melky Cabrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Avisail Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Yellow Jackets. Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And now this is bobbled in left.
One nice piece of hitting there. Now they're first and second. Now think about this for a second. If he'd allowed him to maybe steal that bag, now you're looking at driving in the run, or possibly having hitters at first, runners at first and third, as opposed to first and second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu,
as he loops under the ball and pops it up.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now both runners are breaking. Line to the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Tim Lincecum swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Soft liner towards first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Reggie Jackson.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they score 4 times. On 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base.
Third baseman number 24, Matt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday on the move. 1 away. Riding in once again, Carlos Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Reggie has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Alan Henson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Kevin Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Holiday is under it, and that retires the side. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, back in standing. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner goes for third. Now a bunt attempt here. Davidson has it, only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line toward the alley in left center, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, he's had a heck of a day. Right there, that base hit's going to make him 4 for 4 on the day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. In to score, the runner from second.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one.
Number 55, Tim.
Aaron Judge is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Henson looks up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Into the box, Reggie Jackson. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Sanchez is up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Tyler Saladino is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Norris waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Melky Cabrera stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Holiday is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there, strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The first baseman, number 7.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Out of play. Ready on 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. No damage done after the 2 out. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Leading off for the Yellow Jackets, left fielder.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia to the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Smith recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Stepping
fielder.
in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Kemp's going to try for 3. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
He's set. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Daytona is on top 18-3. Avisail Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
In there, a base hit.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
The catcher, number 36.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Yohan Moncada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Holiday is under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Juan Minaya enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Gary Sanchez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The relay. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Melky Cabrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Tim Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was the upper 90s fastball back to back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Tim Anderson is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 18-4 this afternoon. Derek Holland was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss.